Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank all of you in attendance today as we celebrate the second annual Hampshire High School versus Woodstock North Jason Motte Strikeout Cancer Game. What a beautiful day for baseball, huh? But what an even better day for all of us to do something greater for the communities we represent, the families we're a part of, and especially for those who we may never meet. We are all here together today because we share a vision that was started by Jason and Caitlin Motte in 2013, and we hope to help provide them with an opportunity to spread that vision of a cancer-free world. This has been a tremendous undertaking between the two schools, and it would not be possible without the tremendous teamwork of the coaching staffs, the tireless dedication of the players securing donations for auction, and the support of the parents of the 40 or so players who have been with us stride for stride as the day neared. Most importantly, we have to say thank you to Jason and Caitlin Motte and Skip Schumacher and the Jesse Reese Foundation for providing this opportunity. Today as you arrived, you should have received a raffle ticket that you can enter into any of the raffle items that are placed down behind the backstop. At the same time, throughout the game, we'll be auctioning off every one of the cancer-colored bats that are being used by the players, each of which was generously provided by Dave and Debbie Cook of the Hoosier Bat Company. We also have numerous silent auction items that have been provided by many of the players today, as well as several by the Jason Motte Foundation. All the proceeds from these auctions go to the Jason Motte KCancer15. We also have for sale the same shirts that the players are wearing for today's game. Those shirts have been provided by Major League Baseball player and Cincinnati Reds Skip Schumacher, and $8 of every shirt sales go to the Jesse Reese Foundation. As I noted last year, the American Cancer Society states that 1 in 3 people will be affected by cancer in our lifetime. For those of us who will never go through that struggle, there is a good chance that someone we love will. I remember the day I found out my father had lymphoma, and more than anything, I just wanted to do whatever I could to be there for him. And it is a similar mindset that led Jason and Caitlin to create this foundation, so that people know that they never have to go through this process alone. It is at this time that I would like to welcome to the field a very special guest for today's game. She is one of 2 founding members of the charity that's supporting this event today, has been a tremendous support for us here in Hampshire and Woodstock, and you might just recognize her last name. Please join me down the third base line in welcoming Mrs. Caitlin Motte. Caitlin's grandfather was diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer shortly before their wedding, and it was through numerous trips from St. Louis to Memphis to show their grandfather that he was not going through his fight alone that Strikeout Cancer Game was born. Through tireless hard work between Jason and Caitlin and the support of teammates and Major League Baseball players throughout the league, the Motte Foundation achieved a tremendous goal. On September 2nd of 2014, Major League Baseball players united to strike out cancer and wore the same shirts our players are wearing today for batting practice and warm-ups. In a time of celebrities making poor choices, it is tremendously gratifying to see a person with such status using it for such a good cause. As Jason himself said, "I get to play a kid's game for a living. I'm one of the lucky few. This is about educating those around us and helping those that are less fortunate." Through his efforts, there are now 34 different Major League Baseball players who are connected to different cancer charities around the world. It's with that note that I bring you to the story of Jesse Reese. Jessie is a 12-year-old girl who was diagnosed in March of 2011 with 2 different inoperable brain tumors. Jessie, despite her own diagnosis and difficulty, took it upon herself to make what she calls joy jars and give them out to child cancer patients who could either not go home or had to have surgery to have their tumors removed. 12 years old, and she's already more mature than 90% of our population. Her message became one of hope, one of strength, one of selflessness. And she spelled it out in 4 simple letters, N-E-G-U, or NEGU, as she liked to say, an acronym for something very simple but very powerful: never, ever give up. Jessie lost her battle in January of 2012, but her message has resonated across the country. The Jesse Reese Foundation is still working today with children affected by cancer, but more importantly, they have taken NEGU to heart. Their goal is not only to provide support for that child, but for all the family members as well, even after the unthinkable may actually happen. It is through Skip Schumacher of the Cincinnati Reds that we are able to donate to her foundation today with the K-Cancer shirts that are sold, and show all of those around us that they are not going through their fight alone, and in the words of Jesse Reese, to never ever give up. If my words today and the actions of so many have not motivated you to make a difference for the benefit of those who need our help, then I leave you with the words of a 12-year-old wiser than all of us.
Even though you're going through something that's pretty tough yourself, you're doing for others. Why are you doing that? Why not just make it all about you?
Because that's not what it's about. Sorry.
It is in honor of Jessie and her message to never ever give up that we have two special guests today to throw out our ceremonial first pitch. First, I would like to welcome to the field sophomore coach from Woodstock North, John Oslovich. In July of 2012, Coach Oslovich went to the doctor for what he thought was a muscle knot in his left shoulder. An ultrasound indicated that it was some kind of mass. On August 6th, he had a biopsy of one of his lymph nodes in his left neck. And on August 10th, he was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma. After 2 weeks of other testing, he received his first chemotherapy treatment on August 28th. After the initial treatment, Coach Oslovich went to the doctor every other Monday for 6 months for 12 total rounds of chemotherapy. Coach went to his final round of chemotherapy on January 28th, and we are all very happy to announce that he is officially told he is in remission beginning February 18th. He still visits the doctor every 6 months for CT scans and blood work, and he's on track for a full recovery with a very high chance for no occurrence. Today, he'll be throwing out his first pitch to his father. Our second member to join us for our ceremonial first pitch is Josh Jandrin from Woodstock North. Josh will be throwing out his first pitch to his brother Drew, who both at some time in the last few years had to have certain birthmarks removed because of shape and size and color that took place. As they were removed, they both found out that they had melanoma, and now, as they're going through their treatment, are working towards a happy and healthy recovery. Now, Coach Oslovich and Josh, you come back out here for one last second. We have one special surprise for you guys. On behalf of the Motte Foundation, as Caitlin Motte is here to donate these herself, they want to present you with an autographed ball from Jason himself, just to support your fight and to keep you healthy. All right, and now the words everybody's waiting to hear.
Play ball.